go. As we're gonna hop right in here into this game one situation. Looks like where we're gonna get? Are we gonna get something like PS2? We're gonna get a fun little counter pick. Yep, PS2 is the way to start for these guys.
And let's get it. Palutena starting off with a taunt, and meanwhile Marteen throws an egg and realizes, oh, we gotta dance for a little bit. Okay, I got.
Yeah, I like that. The settle it and smash kind of entry card from Yori, and as well as the kind of respectful taunt. As kind of like, yeah, we're good to duke this out. Like, we're gonna duke this out like gentlemen.
Nothing respectful about these strings, though. Already 79% on Yori's Palutena. Yoshi, one of those characters that is known for having a big old hitboxes in the air. Do not mess with that man. But if any character can do it, it's Palu.
Yeah, that invincible back air is absolutely brilliant, as we just see kind of knocking Yoshi around, but at the same time, the edge guarding might be a little bit different due to that super armor on the double jump.
Back air will connect, send Yori high, but good air dodge to get back to ground. Shielding the down air. Explosive Flame point blank forces Marteen to back off, and the teleport cancel. Marteen not fooled at all, but even with the parry, can't get a punish.
Yeah, that was absolutely immaculate awareness from Marteen, knowing the situation, getting ready for it, but, I mean, even on Wi-Fi, Palu, kind of nice.
Very true. Dash attacks into Marteen away, couple back airs again, and then the up smash, just calling out that standard get up. Does not matter when you have a long-lasting smash attack like that. Stock one going not in the favor of Marteen's Yoshi. Yori taking the lead to start it off. Was that a footstool?
I heard a footstool noise, and Yori is now gone, evening up the stocks 2-2. Gotta respect Marteen's balls for that one, man. Like, he just went off.
Real talk, I think that's an option selected that a few characters have. You basically go really far down, and then you do a rising nair, and you either get the footstool or the nair. It's such good coverage because it either sends them down or it sends them out, and you're really not expending anything, especially if you're Yoshi with a double jump armor. And then the up air on the string again, so now Marteen has seized full control. Only 9% that whole stock.
Yeah, you were talking about coverage, and at the time it took that, Marteen managed to cover Yori's whole second stock with the option selects there. This is why you should be scared of Yoshi. Those aerial combos not giving you a second to breathe.
One of Palu's weaknesses, the character does not really have a good combo breaker in the air. A lot of good frame data, but nothing like spectacular to get out of Yoshi strings.
Yeah, but as we can see, Yori's trying to fight back, keeping Marteen at ledge, trying to throw a couple nairs, but nothing quite as can keep you there if Yoshi just wants to jump around, throw some eggs, and keep you away.
A little bit of shimmy and shake there from Yori, just trying to go ahead and weave in and out with that force smash, but Marteen absolutely not biting. And now Marteen's got him in a good spot there. Missed tech. There we go. Good get up attack, though.
Yeah, nice get up attack to kind of stop Marteen in his tracks. Marteen managed to get back to ledge safely, playing very safe, and actually manages to kind of kick Yori away with that tail. Does not want to get hit by that up smash again at ledge, especially at 113%. This is going to be kind of dangerous.
Okay, parry master right there. Not at all trying to go ahead and toss out anything to challenge the explosive flame. Just keep it defensive. Miss tech now, up smash, but that will not kill. Rising high is Marteen there trying to be reverse the landing, but cannot get anything going here. Yori able to respond to that dash attack and now resets to a ledge pressure situation.
Yeah, he finally gets clipped by the explosive flame. Still alive at 140. Oh, triple-digit extra credit for Marteen, though. You have to be pretty happy where he is right now. Just avoiding those explosive flames. Finally gets clipped by one near the center stage. And Yori spreads Palu's wings in a quick attempt at getting a fresh breath of fresh air before it comes right out. And too late. Up smash is going to seal the deal.
Yeah, taunts every now and then give you that power up on that last stock, but not so for Yori. Marteen's coverage too good. He's clearly playing very, very well in neutral. It feels like Palu's one of those skill test characters where if you try to challenge her when she jumps, you're going to have a bad time. Marteen, very smart to recognize that he can challenge Palu when she's grounded, but once she's got the air, you better have an advantage state before you try to swing on her.
Yeah, it was actually pretty crazy to see Marteen going wild. I mean, it was a blink and you miss it second stock.
Mm-hmm.
That stock was gone before you had really time to process what happened, and so Marteen kind of took the lead after that, getting so much extra credit and not really giving Yori a chance to get back after that great read with that up smash.
So hear me out on this. A lot of characters get hate for their defensive play, especially characters that have like quick options, a lot of buttons like say Mario for instance, and then projectiles that they can camp behind. I am stunned that no Yoshi player has really gritted it out and played that super defensive campy gameplay that would make this character perhaps one of the most hated in the game. Already the character's got good buttons, but Egg is a phenomenal projectile. Marteen was playing defensively, wasn't going full camp mode with those eggs, but it really did feel like he was drawing Yori off the line first.
Yeah, you really gotta respect a character's projectile play, and as people start fighting Yoshi on Wi-Fi more, eggs could start being a growing problem, especially with the versatility with them and the way you can angle them. It's a lot more versatile than explosive flame and auto reticle. And another respectful taunt, but Marteen just eggs Yori right in the face.
Yeah, respectful taunt. I'll take that 7%. And Marteen,
it's respectful until you're in top 8, you know? Then it's all business.
very true. It looked like Yori was trying to establish a camp game in his zone with firing off a bunch of auto reticles, but look at Marteen. Just kind of looks at him for a split second there. Yori whiffs an attack right in his face and gets bopped for it. I think one of the biggest stealth buffs to Yoshi in this game was the bouncing that Egg's getting now. Oh, no, you have no double jump right there. Just falling directly into Palu's awaiting wings. Stock 1, gone.
Yeah, Marteen was really in a tough spot there, kind of stuck between, well, do I try to recover low with the air dodge or I just try to go through? But unfortunately cannot get past the goddess. But hey, that Yoshi down B, body slamming Yori all the way to the blast zone, and that's a quick way to even up the game.
Very true. All right, Nair Train is coming. Marteen double jumping out using that armor and doesn't even get challenged. Yori kind of recognized it. Felt like that Marteen got out of that one. Grab's not going to whiff, but that gives Yori an option here. How can he punish Marteen's attempt to get back from stage? Misses it and goes back to shield. It really does feel like Yori's not being proactive with his aerials, and anytime that you're not like swinging on Yoshi whenever Yoshi tries to jump at you, Yoshi can just use that phenomenal aerial mobility to get away from you.
Yeah, I think Yori's definitely giving Marteen too much respect at ledge. We could see that. See, there we go. That's an aggressive option. As soon as he gets up, do not let him get any chance to kind of throw eggs or back up. And now you can see, now that Yori's taking a very aggressive approach, Marteen's having a tough time trying to get back.
Palutena famous for her ledge trapping situation, so I would not be surprised if we see a little bit more of that. We all know what Seagull Joe has shown us at the grind. That man is a terror at edge, and every single Palu has that capability. Running underneath Palu's aerials, though, as Marteen rears back and hits him with that old forehead.
And the Pillar of Light manages to catch only the double jump armor, as Marteen's still living at 140%, but gets snuffed out by that shield on the back air, and that is a one stock apiece game 2.
Final D's playing a bit of a role here. It feels like Marteen isn't able to extend his combos anymore because of the platforms, but at the same time, Yori is not able to keep up with Marteen in the air, so Marteen's been really good at like double jumping away and just getting out of these strings whenever he has the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, I like the egg throw there because he didn't want to get rid of that double jump just so early. Marteen tried to go for something gutsy with that fair spike, but of course, Yori managed to escape that free of charge. But again, near the edge, what can you do to keep Marteen there? That forward smash is not really going to do it.
Very true. Marteen gets clipped with the explosive flame, though I don't think that he uses double jump, just using eggs. There's the jump out. He does manage to get back to ledge, but good empty hop right there by Yori. Marteen has to air dodge back to stage, but the second back air, that'll do it.
Yeah, Marteen was starting to scramble there, as you saw in that last stock, and Yori was just ready to catch him out with those oppressive Palutena aerials.
What a game right there. I think that last stock was a exhibition of what Palu can do against Yoshi. We saw it actually on the second stock and the third stock of Marteen. Both times he got pinned to the stage and then double jump back air the minute that he tried to jump off of edge. I mean, back in Melee, they called that a tournament winner, but right here, that's looking a little bit harder when you got Palutena looking you down.
Yeah, it's kind of rough when you're against Palutena and stuck at ledge, that's for sure. I mean, congrats to Yori for really turning it up when they needed to most, but at the same time, that just only leads to a game 3, so you gotta do that a little bit more if you want to get that W.
So I think that will at least give Yori no reason to change his character. I think we would not change off the Palu. There we go. So now we are on to Marteen's counterpick, though. I don't think we're going to see a flat stage, more platforms for Yoshi to explore, perhaps either that or maybe a Kalos, a bigger stage where you can play a lot more defensively. No, PS2.
Yeah, let's smash, bro. And there's the mutual taunt. There we go. It all makes sense. Marteen this time not trying to go for that 7% because he realized maybe that aggressiveness is what caused him that game too. You're never quite sure.
But Yori seems comfortable playing from the corner right now. Just seeing backing off a couple times, tossing on auto reticle when Marteen dares to jump approach at him. And yeah, even when he actually gets center stage control, he kind of like yields it freely, every now and then tossing on a dash attack, but not trying to extend it too much at all. And then gets the dash grab. That had to have been a mistake. Palu's dash grab, like the one bad move this character has. Yeah,
unfortunately for Yori, just that quick mistake racks up to so much percent in the end because Marteen knows how to convert, and those platforms are going to do wonders for him as well. I mean, I did like the attempt at Yori to kind of play a little more defensive at the beginning, make Yoshi come to you. But, I mean, now that they're kind of scrapping and duking it out, Yori is not having nearly as good a time as they had before.
Underneath the platforms is where Yoshi is perhaps most dangerous. So Got to go ahead and get out of there, Marteen. He's doing a good job of applying this pressure, though, but now off stage, hit with the back air, expending the double jump, but this time Yori misses.
Yeah, Yori just could not find the conversion he needed to kind of snuff out Marteen's stock there. Under 35% at ledge, you got to be careful. Tries to back up with Explosive Flame. Marteen tries to go for punish. Both of them go for punishes, but in the end, Marteen is the one still standing as he is bodying Yori forward air, not catching that spike, but still blasting him away as Yori's stock is now gone.
Off-air egg conversion just so hype, man. Every single time I see that, I just go off a wee bit on my side. I have to mute the mic for a second and say, like, yo, oh.
Yeah, I mean, even on Wi-Fi, it is still sick. I mean, ain't nothing crazy about it. Oh,
Egg. Yeah, basically, you're trying to camp me. That was fantastic angling right there at that egg. As I said, the egg bounces can be absolutely terrifying, but also just the ability to get a few additional angles is really helpful there for Yoshi. Marteen losing his stock, though, 33%, not too much extra credit. Would not be surprised to see Yori make it back with one of these Nair combos, and look at that, I say it, and he makes it so. Yeah,
quickly evening up very well, just as Adobe One is evening up VGBootCamp's wallet with that 37 months. Thank you very much.
37 months of Wi-Fi? My God, man, I pray not.
That's too much.
Here's hoping we're back in person in a little bit, but still, this tournament series is a cooking, and no more than these two players right here. Marteen, again, pressure to ledge, gets one egg, but this Explosive Flame doing a pretty good job of whittling away his attempts to camp.
Yeah, Palutena is kind of oppressive when she wants to be. As you can see there, the Pillar of Light not getting that full KO, but still just adding on so much percent and making it so hard for Marteen to approach.
And another one, too, just catching out Marteen's dashes. All Marteen did was he dashed in, dashed out, tossed egg, dashed in, dashed out, tossed egg. Yori caught the dashes. You cannot shield during those. I think it's 14 frames of startup where you just have to take it if someone tosses out a hitbox.
Yeah, and you can see Marteen there trying to get those jab resets, but maybe it's on Wi-Fi, maybe he's just not used to the little bit of delay, but he's unable to find them. But just catching Yori, returning to ground with a forward smash, and that is only 8.8% separating them. That egg is going to do just as much, but Yori is now fighting back with those hits.
It always feels like Yoshi's smash attacks just like outspaces the opponent. It's got that cool like pullback effect to it. So if you try to land aggressively with an aerial and the Yoshi player reads it, they're just going to win every single time. Your move is going to whip and then you're going to look a little silly. Oh no, messes up the jab lock right there. Gets jab 1-2 instead of jab 1-1. Yoshi's second jab for some reason does not lock. A little bit too strong at that percent.
Yeah, you can see that Marteen, again, not finding those jab locks. He desperately needs that double jump, does get eaten. Air dodge perfectly getting past that Pillar of Light now. These percentages are very scared. That counter lasting far too long for Marteen's liking as he's getting knocked back, and this is very dangerous.
That counter actually lasted 2 aerials. That's wild.
Oh, it lasts not long enough. Yori's final stock with that crazy raw forward smash, giving Marteen the win and continuing on in losers top 8.
So Yori is going to have to go ahead and be content there out of top 8. Unfortunately, after last week, we saw him reach the highest of heights.